Well, about that time again. Producer Denny's throwing up a little comedy for us. He's going to be dropping it on us in his joke jury. We are on the jury, myself, Virginia, Jaybird. Now, what Denny's is trying to do here is trying to get us to crack up and laugh. Now, a big win for him is to get everybody cracking up or laughing to eliminate each person from the joke jury. That is the challenge. Will he be successful today? This is what we're going to find out. Welcome, Denny's. How you doing today?
Not bad. Thanks for inviting me in.
Anytime. You're always welcome
Always
in here.
Open door
We love
policy
you, kid.
here. Yeah.
Chuckles.
All right, let's hear what you got today on the joke jury. Joke number one.
What do you do with rice at a strip club?
What do you do with rice at a strip club? I don't know. What do you do with rice at a strip club?
Make it grain.
Make it great.
Virginia loves it.
I love it.
Virginia right away.
Because I was there when it was born.
Yes.
That
you
joke
are.
was born at the Hibachi Grill.
It
Make it
was.
grain.
Denny's
huh?
was killing at the Hibachi last weekend.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doing his comedy thing, had
Okay.
everybody laughing.
All right, make it grain. All right.
Let's see if the second one does it for you guys. Why is it sometimes difficult to carry multiple pickles?
I don't know. Why is it difficult?
Because they can be cucumbersome.
Oh.
Okay.
That is smart comedy.
Oh, yeah.
That is some good stuff.
Suit's in there rolling. Suit's about fell out of his chair.
That belongs on PBS. That's smart.
So good.
Wow.
Let's see if you guys like this one. What do Amish Star Trek fans set their phasers to?
I don't know. What do they set their phasers to?
They set their phasers to shun.
Okay.
Shun gun. I like it.
Okay.
Fourth joke. How can you tell if a parrot is genuine?
I don't know. How can you tell if a parrot is genuine?
It's the real macaw. A stretch.
Cool, yeah.
It's a stretch. I get it.
Dreaded sounds of silence.
The first three were so good.
I'll try to turn it back around for you guys here.
Okay, you got in strong here, Daddy.
Final joke. What group game do swingers play at picnics?
What group game do swingers play at picnics? I don't know. What do they play?
Duck, duck, goosed.
Okay.
Okay.
When Virginia's like, oh.
The first three had
All right.
me in
You couldn't
stitches.
even fake laugh on the last one. You tried.
I wanted to like it.
Oh, no. All right. All right, we're going to shake it up, try a little something different here today with our headphone karaoke. Now, typically with headphone karaoke, you've got somebody that is strapped onto headphones with the music playing really loud. They've got the lyrics in their hands, but they can't hear their voice, so you have no idea if you're on key or not. Now, we're going to take that concept and put it with the other headphone style that we do, headphone karaoke, where you don't get the lyrics. So one person is going to be able to hear their voice but not have the lyrics, be flying blind that way. The other person is going to have the lyrics but can't hear their voice. So maybe we'll find out, too, what is more distracting and tougher to do as we do headphone karaoke, disadvantaged duets. Myself and Virginia are going to be pairing up here today doing I've Had the Time of My Life. And Jaybird and Denny's are going to be doing You're the One That I Want from the Grease soundtrack.
I
So-
don't think we know that song as well as we thought we did.
Oh, really?
I don't know the words.
Okay, now on our version here, Virginia and I am going to have the headphones on, so I should be the one that's not necessarily on key. Virginia's going to be the one that doesn't have the lyrics.
Okay.
So what we're going to do here is we go line for line so that if the one person just doesn't know the lyrics and is blowing it, the other person hopefully is kind of steering them back on page.
This will be a lot of lip reading for you.
Yeah,
To see where I am.
Do you want to record this in the Vox Pro so you have a clip?
that's a great idea. Okay, all right. I've had the time of my life. Are you ready, Virginia?
I am so ready.
Had the time of my life.
You start it.
Got honey in your voice
Yeah.
today.
Well, I don't know. It's the first time I cleared it all day. Okay, here we go. Anytime Danny's fired up. I had the time of my life.
No, I never felt like this before.
If I swear it's the truth.
And I owe it all to you.
'Cause I had the time of my life.
And I owe it all to you.
It's tough when it goes guy to girl, man. I've been waiting here so long.
Now I finally found someone who stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Just remember, you're the one thing. I'm singing the wrong part.
Okay. So we take each other's hand because we seem to understand the urgency.
Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. And I'll tell you something.
This could be love because
I had the time of my life.
Okay. I saw her lips and she wasn't even close.
I'm not even
you
kidding
were
you.
all.
Y'all make a man want to go grab a beer and start drinking. I feel like I'm at karaoke.
Oh man.
Sorry. Ooh, I bounced around. I bounced around on you.
Even though that was so terrible, it was very enjoyable.
Okay.
Like it was a charming terrible.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you.
I loved it.
Now, what we've got here is Denny's is going to be listening to the music. He won't know if he's on pitch or not. He's got the lyrics. Jaybird has got to work off of that. Jaybird can hear his voice, but he won't have the lyrics. Okay. All right, whenever y'all are ready.
Y'all
here.
ready for this?
Y'all ready for
I
this?
like it, Denny's. Get him hyped, Denny's.
That's your hype guy.
Chills, they're multiplying.
And I'm losing control.
'Cause the power you're supplying.
It's electrifying.
You better shape up. 'Cause I need a man. Jaybird.
Someone who shares my point of view.
Oh, that ain't right.
Better shape up. Better understand.
Lucky in love, drinking Mountain Dew. Lucky in love with me and you. You're the one that I
You're the
want.
one that I want.
Baby, the one that I want. Baby, baby, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I want now. Yes, indeed. He's smoking weed.
Okay, all right.
so
There
loud.
you go. All right. That's not too bad. You guys are kind of in sync there.
That was not good.
I could not tell what part you're on
I
at
couldn't
all.
tell what you were doing either.
That is tricky.
I had no
is.
idea what was going on.
When you try to sing the same part together and you have no idea what the lyrics are, it's kind of like that fun game where you try to say everything that person is going to say.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Two
See?
DJs, one brain.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Jaybird was even talking about your niece has a friend that apparently if you don't have the right kind of phone, you're not right to date her.
Oh, she claims that, and a lot of girls have this. She goes out with this guy, okay? They have a pretty good date,
Yeah.
but he's got an old, broke down phone. I guess he doesn't have apps on it. It is so old and low budget. And she said she judged him so hard, it was a turnoff. And because of his phone, he wasn't getting date number 2. And I thought that was so shallow.
Yeah.
Isn't that shallow?
I get it.
You get it?
I'm shallow.
You judge a man on his phone?
I mean, I would be like, okay, this guy is not moving and shaking. This guy is not even up on technology.
Yeah.
This guy can't even like get a simple app. That tells me that he's not in the game, baby.
So
Do you want a guy that's not in the game?
I don't know. Does that mean you're not in the game of life because your phone doesn't have cool apps? You're a phone snob.
If he's an old guy, I get it because it's his generation. But if he's a younger guy and he doesn't have apps and he doesn't have a smartphone and he's not in the game, that is a turnoff. Now, I don't know about date number 2. If he was cute, if we had chemistry, I might still do date number 2. But
there's judgmental eyes right there.
there probably wasn't that much chemistry. And you put on top of that he had a weak ass phone, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Nah, I'm out."
This is a thing.
It just depends upon, where you're set. I mean, there just are. I mean, like it or not, yeah, you would want somebody to be like, I want a man who's nice and strong and considerate. I don't care about his phone. And that's all good. that's fine. But I do know that, especially in South Florida, you're going to see this a lot, that women, they want a guy that looks like he's got it together. He's a power player. He's a guy
going
that is going to be a
places.
provider. Yeah.
He's going to work as hard as I'm going to work.
A lot of times that's more exciting. And I know, for instance, I talk to a lot of women and they look at shoes or belt or things like that. So, yeah, if dude's got a broke down phone or whatnot, unless he's got a handler, he's got the broke down, they'll say, that's cool. You got a handler that has the phone and you got a broke down phone yourself. That's a complete turn on.
If he's got a handler,
Right.
I've got a lady boner. That's awesome.
Yeah.
A handler? That means
Yeah.
you have a personal assistant?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
There's no handler involved here.
And I get it. A lot of people are like, this is shallow, that's shallow. You don't want to be with that person anyway. I get it. You're right.
It is shallow.
When we break it down to the X's and O's of life and how it should be, you're right. You should never do that. It's terrible. It's horrible. I'm sorry, though. That's just the way it goes for a lot of people.
Okay, if you're in the dating world and you had a first date with a girl and it went well, and she had a broke down phone, is that a deal breaker for you?
Not for me. Not for me. No, I mean, that's not the kind of stuff that's big for me. But I am aware that, for some, it is a big deal. And personally, probably, I wouldn't really want to be with somebody that is going to be like, he's got a broke down phone. I don't want to be with him. Because for me, I would be more dialed into somebody that is a little bit,
You would never have a broke down phone, though, because you're a hustler. You're out there trying to make money.
yeah, you're
That's
right.
impressive to us ladies. I'm just telling you how it is.
But you're saying that you're making all of these assumptions just based on his phone. You have no idea if this guy is a mover, a motivator. Just because he's got a broke down phone, judge the man on his heart, not his technology.
And that's ultimately, that's the way that it should be. But as Virginia's saying,
fantasy land.
and the way that it is, and here's what happens. When you present yourself to anybody, and it's not just a possible like date interest, it's a professional thing, just meeting friends, whatever it is. You send off a vibe. People are always kind of putting together an equation of whatever you are, and a broke down phone a lot of times sends other signals, and somebody's texting in. Probably means he's broke. Could be a big issue. He's got other side issues that might go on, because if that's dysfunctional, are there other parts of his life that are dysfunctional? I'm like going, okay.
Wow.
If you get to know somebody, though, in the next layer, you're going, man, they're a great person. And ultimately, I don't care what their phone is, because I know what they're all about. But first impressions, and if you're like, it's important to me to have somebody that seems like they've got it together, then what you got for your phone will send off a first impression radar for people.
When I say broke down phone, I don't want you to think it was broken looking. It just was an old phone to the point where it was old school. That's what I mean by broke down. But
Old school, like a flip phone?
it was old. Like, he doesn't like to make a bunch of payments. He's not into the smartphone thing. I don't know. I totally disagree with the witch on this one.
I don't know. I would really have to see what he's got going on. I really want to judge him based on everything.
His looks.
His look, his shoes, his style, his car,
But
his
on the
job.
on the flip side of this, though, you, the person with the broke down phone, can totally judge the person who's judging you for the phone you have, saying,
Sure.
then you can look at it and be like, okay, this is a person that is going to really care about what kind of job you have, what kind of car you're driving, what your clothes look like, what your phone's all about. And there's going to be an additional pressure to just a relationship in and of itself, that if any of these things fall by the wayside, it's going to be tough to keep your relationship going, because all of these things are so important to them.
Oh, gosh. Nightmare of a person to date.
You're not compatible. You're just not compatible. And that's
Right.
what dating is for. I know I'm hustling over here. I don't want some deadweight guy that don't even have a modern phone. He's not hustling.
You are
I want somebody to match me.
You are so you want someone extraordinarily shallow.
Yes.
Okay.
And hustling.
Somebody said, just to let you know, Virginia, I'm on my third job this week, and I've already made $2,600. How much money have you made this week?
Do they have an old phone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got
And my
this,
phone cost me $80.
You've got this
So
thing.
ha.
If you don't have a smartphone, you're not hustling. That's just not true.
Look, I would just have to see this whole guy's game. Put him in front of me and let me check him out. If he's a young guy without a smartphone, I'm like, looking sideways.
All right.
And people are texting in too, saying, look, there's people with a lot of money, don't drive a fancy car, don't have a fancy phone, all this kind of stuff. And you're right, they definitely do. That somebody probably puts it in the bank or has in investments. But I know some of these girls around here, they be going, why you not have a fancy car if you got money? Why you not have fancy clothes if you got money? Why don't you have a fancy house if you got money? And you're
Yeah,
right.
I agree with those girls.
Well,
Oh, take your act to Palm Beach.
Why
Right,
can't-
and that's just what I'm saying. On the flip side of it, though, judge that girl and say, I don't want to be with one of these girls. There's
Yeah.
plenty of guys out there that are going to try to put on the act and let them have their little song and dance together in their dysfunctional life that's all based on what they drive and what they have on their phone.
Absolutely. You're
Yes.
not a match.
You're not a match. Yeah, it's
Now
sad to
walk
say.
on by in your cheap shoes.
Welcome to life, and especially South Florida. It's just the way of the world.
Well, very eye-opening.
Yes, very eye-opening. Welcome to the Friday KBJ show. And time once again for the No Name Movie Game. Got some big tickets on the line today. Sunfest is what you could win here today. We start out with Kent in Port St. Lucie, pairing up with Virginia. Hello, Kent.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning. I'm sorry, what did you say? What was the first part?
I was saying good morning, guys. I think my phone broke up.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, here we go. Virginia is going to give you some clues in the No Name Movie Game. She cannot use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. We're going to give you 60 seconds on the clock, okay?
All right.
I believe Virginia's the champion.
Oh, I do. I have the belt. Look
Wait,
at this.
We gotta let the
You
people
seem
know.
so pumped.
Come on, man. People like the belt, man.
They
They
do?
do. I think they do.
I know, because they
You
keep
like the
stealing it.
belt.
I think the belt it's breathed new life into the No Name Movie Game.
What?
What?
What was that?
You been drinking?
Just play your game. Not yet, but I'm gonna start.
That might be a good idea, actually. Gives you a good excuse. All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Pass. Pass. It's an animated film, and it's also another name for chocolate. It's hot chocolate. It's called what? Animated.
Hot Fudge?
It's a Mexican animated film from Disney. Pass. Pass on.
Coco.
Good. If you don't have a mom and dad, you're a what?
Foster.
Nope. It's the name that the child is.
Oh, orphan.
Yes.
Orphan.
He's from Australia. He's named after not an alligator, but a
Crocodile Hunter.
pass. If you wrap yourself up in toilet paper for Halloween, you going as a
Mummy.
yes.
Mummy.
It's a basketball team from Indiana.
Pacers.
Yes.
Hoosiers.
Yes. I want to be like you. Ooh, ooh. It's a cartoon from Disney. I want to walk like you, talk like you.
Moana.
Okay, we got 4 spot on that.
Is it enough to win the tournament? I think not.
Okay, well, we'll find out here. We're going to go to Brittany in Jupiter. Hello, Brittany.
Hello.
Okay, are you ready for this?
I am.
Okay, let's hope so here. All right, 60 seconds, No Name Movie Game. Denny's is fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he's the guy to beat, really. He's had the best 2019 season in the No Name Movie Game.
He had that month-long win streak that
He
was
did.
going on.
And everyone's been talking about it.
Oh, I know. Really
Clearly.
impressive stuff. Really impressive stuff. All right, so here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
There's a fault line here in California. It's a famous earthquake zone. It's a name of an area. Pass that one. Let's see. This is pass that one. This is if you are very suave with the women, you would be considered a. It's an old term for a suave person with women. It's tough. Pass that one. If there's a lot of men at a party, it's also an animated film they made. It's a term for that.
Is she even on the
Did your
line?
partner
Men
fall?
at a party.
Oh, so it's a slang term for a lot of men at a party, and it's also an animated film they made just about 2 years ago. Pass that one. Let's see here. This is if kids are espion.
Can't say
Ah,
kids.
jeez, pass that one. He cuts he's got these on his hands to cut.
Can't say
Can't say
hands.
hands.
Jeez, I'm falling apart.
You remember how to play this game?
I forgot. This is a place with dinosaurs. Kids get sucked there.
What? Delete that. Delete that.
I pass that one.
Oh, that was just terrible.
Miho, what
that's
happened?
oh my god.
Halfway through, I thought she hung up.
Sweet Miho, that was.
And my clues were awful, so.
And it ended with that?
And you, said
Child
the
molestation?
and you said the most disturbing sentence that we've had on the air this year.
They got sucked back in time, right?
Oh gosh, let's just forget that happened.
Well, you didn't say back in time.
Yeah.
That's the worst minute of this week.
That's the worst. And we've had a lot of bad
We've
minutes.
had a lot of
Dennis.
bad minutes, and that's the worst. The worst minute we did all week long was right there. Oh, good Lord. That was terrible. Terrible. Top to bottom, awful. All right, we got Paul on the line here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Paul.
Hey, good morning.
All right.
Paul, I don't gotta tell you how much this means to me. It means a lot.
Yeah.
I need to beat the witch.
It's up to you to save this sinking show. Come on. All right, you ready for this?
Paul?
Ready.
Okay, man.
All right, here we go. You've got to beat 4 here in the No Name Movie game. All right, your time begins now.
Bring it down. Opposite of bring it down. Stick it down. Nah, pass. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, look at me. I've got a crown. Ribbit, ribbit. Look at me. I've got a crown. Ribbit, ribbit. What cartoon is that? She's got a crown. Ribbit. Are you there?
Pass.
Okay, pass. The opposite of a day walker is what? A day walker opposite of that. Ooh, I like to slither in the darkness. Darkness.
Nightwalker.
No, night. But ooh, babies do this. Babies get on. Pass. 11 peaceful women. What's the opposite of 11 peaceful women? It's about a jury.
11 angry women.
No, but not opposite of women. It's a black and white movie. They force you.
11 angry men.
No, pass. You are a spiritual. What?
You both got a goose head?
Do we both get zero?
Yeah.
Miho,
What's happening?
This is terrible.
was that worse than Denny's?
This might be the worst anybody's ever done.
Oh,
Pipe
this is
down, you
happening.
sore
Hey,
winner.
what did he say going into? He's like, 4 is not going to be enough.
It's not going to win the tournament.
Not going to win the tournament. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
I was over that ball. Dang. Wow.
Do you want the names of them?
Wow.
The Princess and the Frog, Ribbit
Okay.
Ribbit,
Yeah.
Step Up,
Was stick out.
Nightcrawler, 12 Angry Men, and Ghost Rider. Ofer, huh?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You got
Ooh,
one?
yeah.
I don't think we said Denny's.
Yeah, what was the one about
Mess.
the kids and sucking?
Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
Hey, kids get sucked here? What?
The land of-
Okay, remind me not to take my kids.
Do not take your children
gotta-
to land of the lost.
That was so terrible.
It's PG-13 for sure.
Oh, I think it should be R.
Yeah.
PG-13.
The ratings have changed.
If you're 14, it's fine.
You can tell Denny's is not a parent.
You're right. I'm like, let them watch
It's not
it.
acceptable for any age. Kent, congratulations. You got tickets to Sunfest.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. That was a real nail biter.
Oh, so smug.
That was a real
You
nail.
are clearly.
Suspense.
He was so worried that he wasn't going to win.
Oh, so smug.
In the Bachelor Boot Camp, what we have, these are actual questions that have been asked on the ABC TV show for The Bachelors. And we're trying to recreate an environment where, let's say, you're just talking to a lady who you meet out. Could be a restaurant, a bar, whatever. And this question is posed to you. Now, we're going to go on how you answer. The ladies will vote on who had a better response, Suits or Jaybird. And what sometimes might happen, if you give a bad response, you could wind up with a drink in your face. So, the person who gives the worst response in each round will get a drink thrown in their face. That is the way we play the Bachelor Boot Camp here today.
Virginia's the one that throws it, of course. You got to get better at your throwing, by the way.
She has this thing at the end where she like pulls back and it like, it goes all over the place. You just got to let it go, just straight out.
Boy, you really gave our window the business last week.
Yes.
I'll work on it.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. We're going to start off with our youngest bachelor to answer first. Suits, Virginia, what is the question in round 1 for the Bachelor Boot Camp?
Okay, Suits. For our dinner date, what would you do? Where would you take me to make me want to be your dessert?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think I'd make it real fancy. We go somewhere real nice, expensive, wine and dine with 5-star food and
Yes.
very fancy wine. Maybe out on the island, you know.
Oh, Suits.
Gonna treat you real nice, Virginia.
I'm definitely wet.
I love his tone. See how he brings it down?
Yeah, he brings it down to pervy level.
Oh, no. That's Sea of Sex.
Sea of sex.
Sea of Sex.
Sea of sex that makes me
You're
very
floating in
uncomfortable.
the sea of suit sex. That's what it is. And there's no life preserver here, baby.
I don't want one.
You're going to drown in it.
Take me, Suits.
Okay. All right, same question here for Jabird.
Jabird. Where would you take me and what would you do for my dinner to make me want to be your dessert?
I find out what your favorite snacks are. I find out what your favorite food is. And what we do is I go and get it, I prepare it, and then we have the best, coziest picnic on the beach or any place you want. Oh, yeah, it's picnic time, and we're both real hungry.
Okay.
Cheap guys take you to the beach. Just saying. I mean, Suits taking you to the island. He's going all expensive and fancy.
Because your fancy ass wants that kind of stuff. Not everyone is completely, shallow like yourself that needs 5-star crap.
Well, I'm hopeful that our judges are shallow.
Well, let's see here. We'll find out who they think gave the better response. Sarah, who would you say had the better response in that round?
All right, so this is difficult for me because I'm a both type of gal. I love being wined and dined, but I love being cozy on the beach. And so I thought about it, and the one that sounds most comfortable and fun for me is the beach with the snacks.
Okay. First point. Where's your bird?
We have a cobra in the studio.
A spitting cobra.
I'm just disappointed.
Lori, who do you
Thank you,
think had the
Virginia.
better response?
I feel the same way as Sarah, but I'm going to go with Suits on this one.
Okay.
Thank you very
You're
much.
still in at Sea of Sex.
Interesting voting.
Could have
Like
been
my answer
could have been,
better.
Well, it could have been the tone. It could have been the perv voice.
Gotta
Or
bring the sexy out
it
here.
could have been our cobra in here.
You think she's influencing the ladies?
A little bit. She makes a man want to drink.
I can make you a cocktail. We have a full bar in this studio. We're not alcoholics at all.
I see a lot of talking.
And Julie, you're the tiebreaker here in the first round of the Bachelor Boot Camp. Who do you think had the better response?
I'd have to go with the other two ladies on that, but I think Suits has this one.
All right.
The kid and the prodigy.
Can't beat the island.
I like it.
Yes,
nice.
Suits. Take us to the island.
Yes. Virginia, would you throw a drink in Jaybird's face?
I
Man,
would
this is-
gladly.
Yes.
I'm gonna go stand over here for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, just go ahead. Yeah, put them cups right up there by you.
All right. You filthy animal. Take it.
Yeah.
It wakes you up.
Okay, there you go. A little spritzing. Might help your answers. Okay, we move on to round two of the Bachelor Boot Camp here. Jaybird, you get to answer first on this question.
Okay.
Virginia, if you would, lay it out here. Imagine this. You're just at a lovely restaurant meeting for the first time, and you have this to say to Jaybird.
Jabird, what would be the first part of my body that you would want to lick?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hello.
We're going real sexy for the restaurant.
Okay.
Maybe a little scandalous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you want the clean version or the dirty version?
I think you know.
Okay. The butt.
Okay. All right. Suits.
I was.
You want me to give him the question again? Suits is all
Yeah,
flustered.
Suits is, yeah.
Suits
That might have
just
been his
turned-
strategy. I didn't see that coming.
Suits just turned pink.
Yeah.
All right, let me give him the question
Lay
again.
it out again.
Let's reset. Suits, what would be the first part of my body you would want to lick?
I think I'd go with. Man, what can I say on here?
Come on, Suits.
I think I'd go a little bit with maybe like a little nipple play or.
Suits, you're supposed to make it romantic.
I don't know. That's a weird question for on the radio. Don't laugh so hard over
How
there,
did you
Kevin.
give a worse answer than me?
That's still not a worse answer than you. I don't care what anybody says.
I love how he's kind of like, he's
Well, I-
working
like,
his
can I
hand
say
around
this?
like that,
I'm like,
you know,
you
like,
You know, guys, nipple play. You guys feel me, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Oh man!
I still think it's better than the butt. I just want that
Oh, neither one of them are good answers.
Oh, I didn't say they were good.
Oh, this will tell a lot about our judges. Are they into butt play? If they're into butt play, then.
Man. Okay, I'll start with Julie this round. Julie, who had the better answer in that round of the Bachelor Boot Camp?
I think I have to go with Suits on this one.
Thank you.
Okay, Lori, who had the better answer?
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with Suits.
Okay, and Sarah from Twitter.
Okay, so this is the predicament. If I go with the first option, I think that tells you a little bit too much about me.
Right, could be very revealing. Okay, so let's see. Who are you
I think
gonna...
I lost.
Okay.
You just I've been drinking my face. You ready?
Yes, you ready?
You were going
to Virginia?
You were going online. What were you doing?
No, I was looking at the questions trying to pick the sexy.
Oh, okay.
All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, you pig!
There you go. Okay. You're doing a better job this week with throwing the drinks in the face.
We're all learning
And
something.
I
on
like
this.
how you call me a pig. That's good.
Yeah.
You need that. Yeah, pig.
Final round here, Bachelor Boot Camp, Virginia. What is that last question? We are going to start this round again with Suits.
All right, Suits. If you could bring any fruit or vegetable into the bedroom, what would you bring?
Okay.
That's not my wheelhouse. Fruit or vegetable?
Come on, Suits!
I don't know fruit or vegetable.
Oh, my gosh. Fake it till you make it, Suits!
Suits, you are falling.
Suits, you're going to wind up in situations where not every
Cucumber?
girl's going to be going, hey, do you love chicken tenders?
Fruit or vegetable? I don't know, like a banana or something.
I thought we were making headway with this boy.
It's supposed to be
Couldn't
sexy.
it couldn't have been like something else, like a topping or something.
I would stop talking.
Yeah, I think I'm not helping myself here.
Turn your mic off.
Back off. Back away.
Turn your mic off.
Quit while you're sort of ahead.
Run.
Losing.
Run home. Run home.
Jabird.
Yes. Well, the fruits I'm going to be bringing to the bedroom is apple pie. Oh yeah, I'm going to feed it to you real nice and slow.
That's
and,
a fruit?
Oh, it's apple. Is it apple pie?
This one was a fruit or vegetable.
I'm a big fan of apple. I'm a big fan of pie.
Interesting. So
Okay, I like that.
one of you answered very horribly, and one of you broke the rules.
How did I break the rule?
Well, I mean,
How did I break the rule?
I think
I don't know.
You
I
had to
think
pay
it's-
attention to the end.
Why are you such a British judge? You're such a hard
You had to
ass.
pay attention to the end.
Gosh, apple. There's apple. There's fruit in there.
It's a pie, though. I don't know.
Pie's a pie.
Get
All right, well, let's see what our ladies say. We'll go to Lori. Lori, who do you think had the better response in the Bachelor Boot Camp on that round?
Oh boy, so close, Suits. I'm giving Jaybird this one.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you
Technicalities.
think here, Sarah? Who's your vote for?
So I'm more of a coconut cream pie gal myself, so I'm going to have to go with the banana with Suits.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
It all comes down to this.
Sarah from
Final
Twitter.
No, it's Julie.
Oh,
now.
Julie. Okay, never mind.
Going out of order, Suits. Let me do the hosting.
Come on, Suits.
You stick to the bad answers. All right, Julie, who's your vote for?
I think I have to go with Jaybird on this.
Apple pie.
Yeah, Suits deserves a little shot in the face.
Or certs.
I almost stayed dry.
Certs.
Have you guys ever had a cert, by the way?
A cert?
It's an old person breath mint that my grandma used to always give me.
We know certs. We're old, too.
I do not know a cert.
Okay, I mean,
You
here,
don't know
have a
certs?
cert.
No, you don't know.
No, I wasn't
certs.
born in the 50s like the rest of you guys.
They don't make certs anymore?
Hey, get a bigger cup.
Yeah. The kid, the prodigy, knock him down a peg.
All right, you're getting a double, Suits.
Yeah.
All right, in 3,
Call him a pig.
2, 1. You slime ball!
Oh, that was a great one. Boy,
That's such a great old person term. You slime ball.
Go take a cert.
Yeah, now here, have a cert.